this is Binance. Under the spot trade option. Fast trade. Okay, so let me go over here and select the pair I want to work with. I search for BTC USDT. So I now come over here under USDT. I want to buy 500 USDT worth of BTC. This is just a demonstration, okay? I now come over here. I copy the quantity I will get if I'm to buy 500 USDT worth of BTC. And I'm currently at the buy section because I want to buy BTC with USDT, okay? So using limit order, if I'm to buy it at this rate, I'll be getting around 0.00477 BTC. So let me just copy this. So the next thing is, you now still go back here. After you must have bought the BTC, for example, you now swap the BTC for people BTC, okay? You select it. So we now want to buy people with that BTC. That means we want to sell BTC and buy people. So in that case, you will still be at the buy section because if you look here, you see buy people. We are buying these people coin, okay? We are not selling people. We are buying the people coin with BTC, all right? So we are using this current market price here. And we're using limit order. You can as well use market order for some trades, okay? But there are some things you need to put in place before you do that. I will explain all of that to you in my subsequent videos, all right? You now come over here and paste that amount of BTC we have. So with this amount of BTC, we'll be getting around this quantity of people coins. Let me copy it. Let's assume that we've now bought people with BTC. You understand? So the next thing is you now go back and sell BTC for USDT. Okay, so this is just like a triangle. So you now come over here and select people BTC because since we have people, we now want to sell it and get USDT back. So to do that, we type in people USDT, the pair people USDT. You select it. So in this case, we are selling people in exchange for USDT. So instead of using the buy section, we now go over to the sell section. Now tap on the sell section. So we are going to use the current market price there. All right. And we are actually using the limit order. So you know, come over here that says amount of people coins that we're working with. You paste it here. Now you can see that we'll be getting around 509.63556 USDT. So if they remove all their charges using the limit order, we'll be getting around, let me just say 508 USDT back. That means 8 USDT profit for this trade. So this is called triangular arbitrage because we don't really have to move any coin from one exchange to another exchange. Everything happens on one exchange. Although there are some triangular arbitrage opportunities that will require you to send from one exchange to another exchange, but it will still end up in a triangle, okay? So we've made a profit just with 500 USDT. That means even if you are using 100 USDT for this, you will still make a profit, but it will still be very small profit. Then if you are using 200 USDT, you can even still make some profit, all right? So this is how triangular arbitrage works. Then the question is, how do we spot the right coins for triangular arbitrage? How can you discover the right coins for triangular arbitrage? Or did I just type in any coin I like? Actually, sometimes I do that, yes. I do normal checking. That's manual checking of coins to know which ones that are profitable. But I also use some platforms on some apps to get the real information quickly, all right? So in this video, I'm going to show you one platform you can use to get the right coin for triangular arbitrage. But yesterday, I showed you how to spot profitable crypto arbitrage opportunities between different exchanges using CoinMarketCap. Okay, but today I'm going to show you how to use just one exchange for triangular arbitrage. So we don't have to send from one exchange to another exchange. We're not sending anything from one exchange to another exchange. Okay, everything will be on one particular exchange. Okay, and in today's video, I'm going to use Binance for this illustration. This is part 2 of our crypto arbitrage series. Today, I'm showing you how I personally use CoinMarketCap to spot triangular arbitrage opportunities on just one exchange like Binance or Bybit or any other exchange of your choice. But I prefer using reputable exchanges, okay? So there'll be no transfers, no stress, just smart trading. Triangular arbitrage simply means converting one coin across 3 trading pairs. For example, I just showed you how to use People, BTC, and USDT, just the three of them, to make real profit. For example, in the illustration I showed you earlier, the first coin I worked with was USDT, and I used 500 worth of USDT. With that, I was able to buy BTC. I bought BTC. All right. So with BTC, I converted the BTC to people coins. Then with that, I now converted from people coins back to USDT. And at the end, instead of 500 USDT, that was my initial capital, I ended up having around 509 point something. So just say 508 because of the fees, 508 USDT. So let's just say we made around 7 to 8 USDT profit using only 500 USDT capital. That means even if I'm to use 100 USDT capital, I can still make some profit. Even if I use 200 USDT, I can still make some profit, okay? So the higher, the more profit. So this is how triangular arbitrage works. And in this case, we do it on just one exchange. So if the opportunity is still there after you must have sold the first one, you can do it over and over again to still make more profit. That is, if the opportunity is still available, okay, because the market is very volatile. All right. So we are going to use CoinMarketCap for this. There are still many other apps and platforms, free ones, free legit ones from reputable companies that I will also introduce you to. All right, in helping you support the profitable coins for triangular arbitrage and crypto arbitrage. But today we're going to discuss about CoinMarketCap. So make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any of my subsequent videos. All right. So this is CoinMarketCap. I'm using the app currently. I've showed you how to get the app on Play Store or Apple Store depending on your device OS. So if you go to Play Store or Apple Store, just type CoinMarketCap, you will see it over there. Then install it in case you don't have it already in your phone. You can also get it online. It has web. Okay, so the website is www.coinmarketcap.com. You can also use the web platform for that. All right. So this is CoinMarketCap, and you can see how it displays. We used it yesterday in my yesterday's video where I explained how to spot the right coins for crypto arbitrage. That is the one involving different exchanges from one exchange to another. So we discussed that in details yesterday. And today we are focusing more on triangular arbitrage. So CoinMarketCap helps to dictate the price differences very fast before others do. I will show you how I scan it, verify the numbers, and decide whether the trade is worth it or not. Practically step by step. And just like the first video, this one is beginner friendly and straight to the point. So if you missed part 1 of this video, where I explain how to use CoinMarketCap to spot profitable crypto arbitrage opportunities between one exchange to another exchange, the link is in the video description below. That one focus on arbitrage between different exchanges. All right. Another video is dropping tomorrow by this time on how to automatically spot arbitrage opportunities using another powerful platform aside CoinMarketCap, because I actually have many other platforms and many other apps that are free, okay, that you can also use to spot arbitrage opportunities. Okay, so ensure that you don't miss any of my subsequent videos. Let me show you how to spot the opportunities on CoinMarketCap. This is Real Thumbs Up Tech YouTube channel, and I am Morinology. So if you open CoinMarketCap, all right, you will see the interface like this. Okay, we saw the same thing yesterday when we did the first series. All right, so today we are going to use it for triangular arbitrage opportunity. You can see different coins here. There are different coins here. And I told us yesterday that you can easily come over here that says top 500 or top anything you have in your own. Just select it. If you want it to display only the top 100 coins, you select top 100. If you want top 200, top 500, or all the coins. Okay, so I prefer using top 500 or maybe top 200, or you can use all coins. It depends on what you want, all right? So, and in case you see your interface like this, okay, that means it is displaying the value in BTC. Just go over here that says USD BTC. You tap on it and it will reset the value to dollar value. Okay, so you'll be seeing the coin rates in dollars. All right, so now it all depends on the coin you want to work with. For example, if you want to make use of BTC, just BTC, you select BTC. So when you select it, you now go over to this market option. Go over to market option. So from there, you will see Binance, you will see other exchanges, but we want to do triangular arbitrage that involves just one exchange, all right? So let's focus on Binance, but you can focus on any other exchange of your choice, all right? Just understand how the process goes, then you can go ahead, do your own research, and use any other exchange of your choice. If you scroll down, you will see other places that has Binance. You see Binance, but I don't have time to keep slowing down like this. I don't really have time for that. I want them to display all about Binance for me here. So to achieve that, just go over to this filter option. You tap on it. Okay, you now select Binance. If you own, maybe you want to work with KuCoin or Bybit or any other exchange, you can select them. If you want more than one exchange, you can select it. But for me, I want to make use of Binance. So I select Binance and go over to apply here. Okay, so you can now see that everything here is all about Binance. Everything I'm seeing here, they are all coins that are paired with BTC on Binance. So I can easily check out the prices and everything. So under here, you see that BTC is sold for $104,749.84. Okay, that is if you want to buy the pair with USDT. If you come down, you will see that here BTC is sold at 104,956.20. Wow, that is a bit higher than the former one. So if you scroll down, under here BTC is sold at a rate of 105,628. You can see that here 105,628. Wow, that's good. So you see this one, BTC is sold at a rate of 105,271 paired with CRY. Okay, if you scroll down, you see many other rates. So in arbitrage, don't rush, please. Don't rush. Ensure that you value knowledge. Value knowledge in arbitrage so that you don't make mistakes, because we're working with money here. Don't rush. This is not something that you can just do and get rich quick. No, this is what you need to follow accordingly. No, understand the process, how it works. Okay, then you do your own research before you embark on any arbitrage. All right, because I am not a financial advisor. I am just a researcher. I research a lot. I discover new things a lot. And when I discover anyone, I test it out, then do a video to show people how it works. Okay, that's why I love explaining things in details, because I confirm things before I do video on them. Okay, so you can scroll down and see many of them. So in this case, we've seen that BTC is sold at a rate of 104,749.84 here. And under here, it is sold at a rate of 105,628. Imagine the difference. On the same Binance app, imagine the difference. Okay, so that means you can easily buy BTC here and sell it here with BRL. And since here we have BTC USDT, it means that you can use USDT to buy BTC. So once you buy the BTC, you now come over here and sell it for BRL. After which you now convert it back to USDT. So this is how it works, and you'll be at a profit. Then if it doesn't work that way, as long as you've seen the 3 coins involved, USDT, BTC, and BRL, you can try to swap them. Maybe use USDT to buy BRL, use a BRL to buy BTC, or try using USDT to buy BTC. Then from BTC, you buy BRL, then you now convert it back to USDT. The reason why I'm saying this is because you may see the opportunity like this on CoinMarketCap, and when you get to Binance, it must have interchanged. You understand? So when this one did not work for you, you try the other way around. Just know the 3 coins involved: USDT, BTC, and BRL. So you can either start with USDT, buy BTC, go back to BRL, then buy USDT back. Okay? That means you sell it for USDT and check if you are at a profit. If not, you try this next step from USDT to BRL, from BRL to BTC, from BTC back to USDT. Check if you are at a profit. Because the reason why I said this, the fact you are seeing these things here, it may not really be the same rates currently now on Binance. So I like being sincere in my videos. Just always confirm it to be sure that the opportunity is still there. And even if you think it is not there, try it the other way around to see if you can still get the opportunity there. Let's use another coin as an example. I'll still go back to the same CoinMarketCap. Let me use the web this time around. Okay, I'm still using the app. So this is CoinMarketCap. I'm trying to check out the coin called People. Okay. So you go over to markets. So you're going to see People Coin on many exchanges, but I want only Binance. Okay, that's what I want to use in this video. So let me go over to this filter option. Like I explained before, you select the exchange you want to work with. So in my own case, I'm going to use Binance for this. Binance. I select apply below here. So you can see different prices for People coins here. You can see different prices. If you buy People here, you buy it at the rate of 0.02029. Okay, then here for BTC, it is lower, 0.01989. Wow, that is too low. It means that here you have to use BTC to buy People, after which you use that People to buy USDT. But you cannot use BTC to buy People if you don't have USDT that you can use to buy BTC, unless you have BTC already. For example, if you want to test this arbitrage and you don't have BTC available, okay, on Binance, you need to get USDT first. Okay, so now we have 3 coins involved: People, BTC, People, USDT. That means we are working with People, USDT, and BTC. Okay, and if you look here, you see that buying it with BTC is very low. Then you now sell it using USDT. That's, you sell it for USDT. So what we're going to do here is, you want to first of all get USDT. So use your USDT to buy BTC. Use BTC to buy People. Then convert that People back to USDT. All right. So this is how this thing can give you a profit based on what we are seeing here on CoinMarketCap. Okay. So we are going to illustrate it to show you if this is working or not. Please, before you confirm any arbitrage, before you involve yourself in any arbitrage opportunity, make sure that you do a demo trade, then check out the volatility rates, then know if this is what you can do or not. So let's go ahead and do a demo trade to check if this is actually profitable on Binance. I'm going to use Binance for this. Let me open Binance Exchange. This is Binance. I'm under the spot trade option for the trade. Okay, so let me go over here and select the pair I want to work with. Okay, I search for BTC USDT. Okay. All right, I have this. So I now come over here under USDT. I want to buy 500 USDT worth of BTC. This is just a demo trade, okay? I now come over here. I copy the quantity I will get if I'm to buy 500 USDT worth of BTC. And I'm currently at the buy section because I want to buy BTC with USDT, okay? So using limit order, if I'm to buy it at this rate, I'll be getting around 0.00477 BTC. So let me just copy this, okay? So the next thing is, you now still go back here. After you must have bought the BTC, for example, you now swap the BTC for people BTC, okay? You select it. So we now want to buy people with that BTC. That means we want to sell BTC and buy people. So in that case, you will still be at the buy section, because if you look here, you see buy people. We are buying these people coin, okay? We are not selling people. We are buying the people coin with BTC, all right? So we are using this current market price here, and we're using limit order. You can as well use market order for some trades, okay? But there are some things you need to put in place before you do that. I will explain all of that to you in my subsequent videos, all right? So you now come over here and paste that amount of BTC we have. So with this amount of BTC, we'll be getting around this quantity of people coins. Let me copy it. All right, so let's assume that we've now bought people with BTC. You understand? So the next thing is, you now go back and sell BTC for USDT. Okay, so this is just like a triangle. Now come over here and tap on it. Okay, I select BTC USDT. Sorry, I bought people, so I select people USDT. You know, here we bought people with BTC. So the coin we are going to have now is people coin and not BTC again. You understand? So you now come over here and select people BTC, because since we have people, we now want to sell it and get USDT back. So to do that, we type in people USDT, the pair people USDT. You select it. So in this case, we are selling people in exchange for USDT. So instead of using the buy section, we now go over to the sell section. Now tap on the sell section. So we are going to use the current market price here. All right, and we are actually using the limit order. So you now come over here that says amount of people coins that we're working with. You paste it here. And I can see that we'll be getting around 509.63556 USDT. So if they remove all their charges using the limit order, we'll be getting around, let me just say, 508 USDT back. That means 8 USDT profit for this trade. So this is called triangular arbitrage, because we don't really have to move any coin from one exchange to another exchange. Everything happens on one exchange. Although there are some triangular arbitrage opportunities that will require you to send from one exchange to another exchange, but it will still end up in a triangle, okay? So we've made a profit just with 500 USDT. That means even if you are using 100 USDT for this, you will still make a profit, but it will still be very small profit. Then if you are using 200 USDT, you can even still make some profit, all right? So this is how triangular arbitrage works. So imagine if, let's just say that the profit we made is around 8 USDT, or let me just say 7 USDT, because you'll be charged a taker fee or maker fee depending on the particular method you use, all right? So let me assume that last we made a profit of 7 USDT with that capital, right? So if the opportunity is still there after the first one has executed, and you continue doing it over and over again, let's say you did it for like 10 times in a day, if the opportunity is still there and you're using the same capital, that means you can even make up to 70 USDT, all right, in a day. That is only if the opportunity is still there. That implies that if you have a higher capital, you can make more profit, okay? And even with this profit, it means that even if you have a capital of like 100 USDT or 200 USDT, you can still make some profit. Sometimes
the coin may not be available to be traded repeatedly like that. That means the opportunity may not be available to be traded up to 10 times. Okay. But if you have like 10 times the capital or more, you can make more profit. Okay. So the profit you are seeing here depends on the volatility of the market, the liquidity, the fees involved, which can be the taker fee or the maker fee, depending on the method you used. And most importantly, the price gap between the coins you want to trade, okay? And as well as the particular coin you want to trade, also the exchange you want to use for that. So these are the things to consider if you are going into triangular arbitrage.
All right, so you've seen that CoinMarketCap was right, okay? It gave us correct information. Even though it might not really be the exact same price, but at least we were able to make some profit. It gave us the information of the coins where we can buy, that's the pair we can buy, and the pair we can sell. You can see the price gap here. The buying people here is lower. Then that was why we bought it here with BTC. Then we sold it for USDT. This is one of the ways you can spot the right coins for triangular arbitrage. There are still many other ways you can use to spot the right coins for either crypto arbitrage or triangular arbitrage. There are still many other free platforms and free apps you can use for this. And I'll review them to you in my subsequent videos. That is why you don't have to miss any of my subsequent videos. Ensure that you subscribe and turn your bell notification on so that once I post any video, YouTube will notify you and you start grabbing the updates immediately. And please do join my Telegram group and my WhatsApp group in this. The links are in the video description below. All right, so this is how triangular arbitrage opportunities work, but the problem is spotting them. So I actually showed you one of the ways you can use to spot them so you can make some profit. The rate you are seeing here might not really be the same rate you see in your own Binance platform or any app you want to use, okay? Due to the fact that the rate fluctuates. So please do well to do your own research so that you don't lose your money, okay? And ensure that you do a demo trade before investing in a live arbitrage opportunities. Please do a demo trade to ensure that you actually be at a profit. And even if you are at a profit, there are some things to consider before doing a live trade. Consider volatility. And that brings us to the second method on how you can spot triangular arbitrage on CoinMarketCap. So the first method I explained is just checking out these coins one after the other to know the ones that have more opportunity, okay? And that was when I chose people. But you can go ahead and use any coin of your choice as long as you've done your own research and you've discovered that it is profitable. The second method we are going to use to spot the right coin for triangular arbitrage is the filters option. I explained this thing to you yesterday when I talk about spotting the right coins for crypto arbitrage. That's one between two or more exchanges. But today we're talking about triangular arbitrage that involves just one exchange. All right, so in this case, we are still talking about the same thing under filters. Looking here, in case you've not seen the video, but try to check out the video description so that you watch the video on how to spot the right coins for crypto arbitrage involving different exchanges, okay? So in this case, if you look here, you will see an option for market cap, that is the column for market cap. You see price and you see 24-hour in percent. Okay, so under here, you notice that under BTC, we have about 2.08 trillion as the market cap. Under Ethereum, you see about 302.51 billion. Okay, under USDT, you see about 153.14 billion as its market cap. You see SRP, BNB, and so on and so forth. You see many of them here with their market caps below them. Okay, so let's know the relevance of these things to our trade. So you now go over to this filters option here. You see filters here. Once you select it, you will see these different fields. I explained these things yesterday, but let me just repeat it today again for those that have not seen the video. But please make sure that you go down to this video description to see the link to yesterday's video, all right? Okay, so this one that says chain here refers to the blockchain that the coins you want them to list for you is built on. So Do you have a particular blockchain you want them to display for you? Or for me, the way I do my own, because this is a video on how I spot the right coins, I prefer using all chains here. All right. So under these categories, this category means they are grouping the coins for you in groups. They're just trying to bring them together in groups. So, but me, I prefer using all categories. So under here that says market cap, this is the value of the coins in circulation. The value of the coins, that's the price of the coins in circulation. For example, if a coin is currently at the rate of $5 and we have about 10,000 coins in circulation, the market cap will be the price times the quantity of the coins that are in circulation, which is 5 times 10,000. We have $50,000 as the market cap. Okay, so that is what it means. So you cannot come here and tell CoinMarketCap, see, I want you to display for me coins with market caps from, you put the minimum here and you put the maximum here, and all the coins that have that range, that market cap between the ranges that you choose, they will now bring it up for you. Okay, that's if you want to trade those particular coins. Then we have FDV. FDV means fully diluted valuation. So all the tokens that have been released. Okay, so if a coin is named Mori coin, Mori coin, wow, Mori coin, for example, and they have released Mori coin, Mori coin, let me say that the name of the coin is Morinology. You understand? So the quantity of the coins that were released was about 100,000 Morinology coins. You understand? Okay. So from that 100,000, the amounts that are in circulation is around 10,000. 10,000 of the coins is already in circulation. Okay. And the value of that coin currently is around $5. So don't forget that the total quantity released was about 100,000 Morinology. Then the quantity in circulation is around 10,000, right? So for the market cap, for us to get the market cap, it is $5, which is unit price, times the amount in circulation, $10,000. That gives us $50,000. Abi? So the market cap will be 50,000. Then the FDV will now be that $5 times 100,000. You understand? The total tokens released. So that $5, which is the unit price times the 100,000. So we now have 5 times 100, 500,000 Moinology coin. All right, so that is it. Under here we have price change. Price change is just like the change in price for 24 hours, the decrease or increase in price of that particular coin for 24 hours. That's in the last 24 hours. The percentage of the increase or decrease in price of that coin for the last 24 hours. You understand? If you look at here, you see that they are in percents. So you put the figure you want to use. All right. So under this volume here, this volume is talking about the amounts that are already in use, the amount of the coins that have been traded already. Okay, since the market cap is 10,000, how many of them have been traded? So that is what we're talking about under this volume for the past 24 hours. The volume, how many have been traded for the past 24 hours? So you can decide to choose a particular figure you need from minimum to maximum in dollars. So this one is the volume change in percent. That means how much in the past 24 hours the trading volume has increased or decreased, the percentage of that. Then under this age, it talks about when the coin has been released. How many hours ago was the coin released or listed on CoinMarketCap? I think the right word is listed. How many hours ago it was listed on CoinMarketCap? Yes. There are some people that prefer trading coins that were released maybe a few hours ago, some weeks, some days, simple like that. But It's very risky, but they just prefer it. But those coins, you don't really know the real ones yet. You understand? So many times they end up trading these scam coins. Yes, there are scam coins. Okay, this is why you need to do your research. I'll teach you how to identify scam coins in my subsequent video. Yes, one of them I'll just expose very soon. I think either this week or so. I'll release a video on that, how to identify scam coins. So be very careful of the particular coin you buy. That is how it works. For this age, you select how long the coin has been listed on CoinMarketCap. That's the ones you want to trade. Do you want to trade the ones that were listed? Tap on it now. You will see minutes, the ones that were listed some minutes ago, some hours ago, some days, some weeks, some months, some years. It all depends on what you want. The ones I use most times, I use market cap and I use volume 24 hours in dollars. But you can use the one that works best for you. This is just what I use, all right? Okay, you now come over here under market cap. So this is triangular arbitrage. In crypto arbitrage, I gave you a different value for that. And I told you reasons for that, but this one is triangular arbitrage. All right. So if you have not seen the first video, go and watch it after this one. So for the ranges for triangular arbitrage, I prefer using something like under market cap. I prefer using from 100 million. I prefer using 100 million to 10 billion. I will tell you why. To 10 billion. Billion. The reason why we are using all those filters is because we need coins that can fail easily. Coins that will not bring up about slippage. So we want to buy coins that will give us good results, real profits, okay? Don't forget that I am not a financial advisor. I am just a researcher, a very good one at that. So I research things, I go deep into knowing things. After that, I test it out and do videos on them, okay? Showing people how it works for me and how it works. The volume, I will now come over here to volume option. So unlike this volume, I normally use something like 50 million to 50 million to 5 billion. Okay, to 5 billion. So that's what I use mostly. That is for me. That doesn't mean I am limited to this. No, sometimes I use different other figures, okay, just to test things out. So we are going to discuss about the figures you can use for this, or you can do your own research and sort it out, but it is not compulsory. I prefer using these two mostly. Most of the times I use just these two, all right? But other ones are still necessary if you want to go far in arbitrage, all right? But I will do a separate video on that. But for now, these two is enough, more than enough for you to be successful in crypto arbitrage. But don't forget to do your own research to know what works best for you, all right? This is just what I use personally. Then you now come down to apply. Now we have such coins. You can see that we have coins that we can easily identify because we're looking for coins. For example, now, if the coin is available on Binance, because this is triangular arbitrage that involves uh three coins, right, on the same exchange. So we need the coin to have a kind of volatility. Yes, and it should be liquid. It should be liquid enough. So that's why we are looking for this kind of coins. Okay, and if you click on this link, for example, if you click on this link, I think link is available on Binance, and go over to markets. You can see that here we have Binance, here we have Binance here. We have other exchanges. It must not be Binance. I'm just talking about the one I love the most. I love Binance a lot. Okay, and you can see that here we have many of them available on Binance. You can see that, but there are some rates you choose. There are some coins you'll be trading. You won't even see all those exchanges there. And even if you see like maybe one of them on Mexi, one on Binance, one on Bybit, one on this. So you will see double of them or so. And the next thing you need to do is just go over to this filter option here. Go over to this filter option, you tap on it. I want to see coins available on only Binance. If that is what you want to trade, you select Binance, don't apply. So that is how it works. It will now give you coins with good volume. coins with very good volume. So that is how you can spot the right coins for triangular arbitrage. That is how it works. So I already taught you how to use the other feature there. But there are still many other methods you can use to make it even easier and simpler. Yes, apart from CoinMarketCap, there are still many other platforms and apps and exchanges that you can use for free. Okay, in a legit way to get all those things easier and faster. But I will release them in my subsequent videos. Just ensure that you are subscribed and your bell notification turned on so I don't miss any of the subsequent videos where I will break things down step by step on how you can carry out these arbitrage opportunities. All right, tomorrow I'm going to release another way you can spot the right coins for triangular arbitrage or using another platform. Yes, another free legit platform. Okay, so this is how it works. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, drop your comments in the comment section below, and turn your bell notification on so that you don't miss any of my subsequent updates. Watch the part 1 of this video if you've not seen it. So make sure that you join my Telegram channel and my WhatsApp group. Check the link in the video description so that I don't miss any of my subsequent updates or videos. And also make sure that you like this video and drop your comments in the comment section below. Go ahead and tap on my channel name here. So once you tap on it, you can easily see all my videos, go through them and learn more on legit ways you can make money online. You can do well to join my Telegram group and my WhatsApp group via the link in this video description, okay? Thank you for watching and see you in tomorrow's video.